For any of the challenge account, I'd be super happy whenever we have a new character, and that goes for Rectifier only as well. Now after a long while, Denia, a new Rectifier character, comes into the game. We were cheering about it, then a patch later, Lucilla comes.
Field work. Love it.
And I'm still, wow, okay, that's good. However, you know how it goes, right? Whenever it rains, it usually pours. Now I know that's a negative phrase and it should be us showering in gold because Suisui, it's also coming next patch, who is a new Rectifier character. But it's literally pouring rain as Yinlin and Zhezhi, whose Rectifier only has been waiting ever since the start of this account. Kuro just decides to dump all of those characters in a single patch. But wow, the sad thing is that we were still missing out on 2 characters. And those were basically 1.0 characters. They haven't actually been back for a very long time, literally. And I'm like, how are we supposed to actually get them as a challenge free-to-play account? We're going to try and get 5 new Rectifier characters back to back? Okay, before I tell you the plan, let's hop a month back to Denia's banner. Now, I didn't make a video on Denia last time because I was busy with other content, but we did have 20,000-ish gems saved up for her. That's before me realizing Lucilla was going to be a Rectifier character, by the way. So since the account haven't gotten a new Rectifier character ever since Phoebe, I guess it was time to go all out for Denia. And what went all out we literally did.
Oh my god! Wow! Let's go! Yeah, baby! Ooh! No, God! This is cancer! Ooh! Another one. Nice. Wow.
We went pooling, lost 50-50 to Kakarot, then spent another around 10,000 gems before Denia finally arrived. That looks okayish before I actually made a decision to go for her weapon as well, and after that we got down to 4,000 gems. Now fast forward to this patch, I thought it's cool to save up for, and potentially we should have enough for Lucilla. But as you know, Kuro decided to drop 3 Rectifier characters next patch, so the account is in a bit of a predicament right now. From what I'm thinking, I'll most likely skip Lucilla this patch, as hard as it may seem to our head teacher being skipped since she's right there and she's so hot. Suisui is also hot. However, I think Yinlin and Zhezhi, guys, is more important for us right now. Sounds funny, right? As in most of your account situation, Yinlin and Zhezhi is pretty much irrelevant in the meta. But for Rectifier only, we have to get them this time because we don't know when they will be back. So I will have to get them next patch. So I only got less than around 7 days at this point to farm for them. We'll put all our effort into squeezing out as much astrites as we can during that time, and it's also a bit of a showcase on how the account is doing at the current point. Wow, 10k gems at the current point. Let's see how many gems we're able to save up at the end of this. Honestly, I did mention that I'm going to be skipping Lucilla. I really want to put a single pull into her, but honestly, considering that the banner of Yinlin and Zhezhi is going to be a separate banner that doesn't have the same pity counter as the limited one, I don't want to put any more gems into the current limited banner so that we can go ahead and get Zhezhi and Yinlin. So either way, before that, let's go ahead and finish building our lovely Denia. Hopefully we do have enough. She's an absolutely amazing character for Rectifier only because she has the ability to buff other fusion characters. And then other than that, she can also go ahead and deal pretty decent damage on the account as well. There you go. Our lovely Denia is 90. They were 90. Okay, can we go ahead and potentially max out? I think we can, considering that we've got like a 41 of Denia's material right here. So yep, let's go ahead and max her out. There you go. And then go ahead and do that. Why not max it out? Because we have the capability to do that. All right. Wow, our newly added character on Rectifier only is kind of maxed. Obviously, she's at an S0 level now. Honestly, I don't know how good her echoes is actually doing. Honestly, not entirely too bad. Hey, chromatic foam is okay. I think she might need to set. If she's gonna be a character that focuses on doing more damage on field, then maybe throw Blazing Star for her can be good, considering that I don't even have Sigilum, which is kind of sad. Do I have any other set? I don't think. Flaming Claw. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll go with the specific set for her at the current point because we do have Encore. While at this moment, she is at, okay, 70 and 264 crit damage. Honestly, not too bad because I don't think we're going to be focusing too much on improving her set. I think what we can do though is try to get this one better because we are lacking in crit damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to find another one. Okay, well, there you go. And Liberation too. With a slight bit of attack. Well, we do have 3 stats. I think I'm happy with that. How's she doing? 69, 79. Why is it always a 9? Come on, give me another 1% so that we can have a round number. Alright, either way, she is quite good. Now, as I've mentioned, Denia is a character that buffs Encore potentially. So how's our Encore actually doing? Yeah, I'd love to have a String Master for Encore whenever Yinlin actually comes back. But overall, I think Encore isn't doing too bad. Yeah, overall Encore pieces is okay. Alright, well, we're not going to be way too focusing on finish off building Encore in this video, but I think the majority of other characters of ours are actually doing pretty decent. Either way, obviously we do have some event to go ahead and clear. I'm pretty sure we'll power it. Oh, we haven't claimed this. There you go. Well, let's go ahead and finish some collaboration event because they do give free gems. Well, I mean, we can potentially have a bit of fun and let's have Denia support Encore for a bit. And we also have Belova, who's really good at off-field damage, so let's do that. Interesting choosing of a team, but potentially this is also one of the better team comp we might have on Rectifier only. So let's do that. Okay, I think I switched a little bit too early there. Alright. Let's go for Belova. It's been a while since... Oh my god. Okay, dude. That thing just knocked her out for the most important part of her damage you can get. So, let's go! Denia Rectifier only for showcase. Well, finally, because I finally managed to complete building her just today. So, there you go. And then, okay, well, there you go. Okay. I think, yeah, but the specific boss though, now what we're going to have to do is just go ahead and dodge this. So that's going to be a bit of a waste. Do we have this? There you go. Right, stay still slightly. And then Encore is just going to go in this. Okay, now Encore is just going to freaking dodge this. That's kind of wasted. Oh, we can still deal damage during this part. It's actually interesting. I didn't realize that. Alright, maybe it's a little bit less damage. Alright, well, basically, we don't have proper healing on this specific team, so I don't want to take too much damage here, but we are doing 0 damage at the current point. This guy just talked way too much. I'm not even joking. Like, this guy's not even that hard. He just talked way too much. And then we're like doing no damage during this part. Oh my goodness me. Can you, like, honestly just go back to... Okay, thank you. There you go. Alright. Okay, well, we have no healing. I need to play this properly. you serious? Well, Chef got Shawkeeper earlier. It's just constantly trying to prolong life by becoming invincible, which is kind of stupid. It's not really too hard. Right. Get wrecked already, my goodness me. There you go. Get wrecked. Alright.
Well, now they're mine. Well, better than nothing. Now they're mine.
And there you go. I suppose that should be the majority of things that we need. Okay, most likely eco material is going to be the best. Well, take a picture with Denia. There you go. In which we should be able to claim the majority of this event. Oh, by the way, did you realize that Denia has 2 voice line differences whenever she changed her mode after liberation? So when her cutie modes, and then we grab this.
Can I trade these for desserts?
We should have some really nice and cute voice, but when we change to her grumpy mode,
Look at me.
yeah,
Make sure no one sees it.
wow, yeah, it changes as well. It changes. Right, there you go. She's got 6 supply chest voice line.
Can I trade these for desserts? Now they're mine. Make sure no one sees it.
Sure, no
They
one.
better be worth something.
They better be worth something.
Well, a little pocket money.
That's just way too adorable. I really like the grumpy Denia so much. Look at this though. Oh, there you go. We finished that event. Don't really need to bother with the tough challenge because we are aiming for gems. But the more important thing is Elusive Realm it is. Alright, well, considering that we have a number of Rectifier characters that can go ahead and potentially be used, I think what I want to do is I'll give a bit of shining light onto our lovely Buling, because this is when she can go ahead and become a damage dealer that have really nice animation, but she also has capability of healing, so that sustains us within this realm too. Alright, either way should kind of be fine. First off though, what we're going to do is we're going to choose the Bellborn because that gives us more defensive power, as I think we should have enough. Alright then, go ahead and have a bit of fun with Buling. But animation is just so good and it really has been enhanced. Really has been enhanced. Yeah, at first I thought for Lova's support is gonna have her echoes being off field and helping us deal the damage, but the game just ends it early, which is kind of sad. But we do have Denia, and Denia uses it. Her field stays on the field. So that's actually decent support for us at the current point. There you go, Buling. And then we can go off that too. And look at how much effect is actually going on screen right now. My goodness me. We don't have any extra new ability unlocked for her, but I suppose that's kind of fine. Can you like just stay still, please? Even though you're almost done for. There you go. Look at that. All right. Managed to get out of that. Can we have... Okay. Reduce cooldown. Okay. Yep. That's definitely going to be good for us. We need her liberation uptime a lot more. Maybe this is actually good. Okay. We're going to save that. Now we can go ahead and save this here. Which leads us to the most important part of this event. Honestly, I am putting all of my hope onto Buling here. She's not entirely built either. I don't even know if this is something I should be going for. But what I kind of want to do is probably gonna go with... All right, let's go with Sigilum first. There you go. Okay, we're gonna have... There you go. Okay. Yep. Chilla. There you go. Yeah, this thing still goes a lot, fly around way too much. Now since Denia is already on field, we use Bulova. Come on, Buling, you can do this. Sigilum is almost done for. Alright, well, I mean, as long as we don't get hit and we have enough time, I think. Did we actually miss out? I don't even know. Sigilum. There you go. Why are you going hectic like during this part? Alright. Goodbye. Get wrecked already! That's just the first boss, by the way. We're having so many. What is this? Why am I looking? This is not good. Okay. Why is Yinlin HP? What is that? Okay, dude, I give up. Dude. Okay, we are. What is that? Why does it heal itself? Okay. Freaking hell, what is that? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. That's definitely going to be hard. Alright. Well, but if this time we try out Rolova, I think this is quite literally the best team we have at the current point. Well, if Rolova can't do it, I don't know who else can. Because look at this, she's just constantly spamming. That's so damn good. Yeah, this thing's already back with like 1,400 HP. But either way, we're good. Look at this though, I really... Look at the fact that Rolova can just constantly spam this. And then insane amount of damage over that. My goodness me. And that's Fleur-de-Lis. Well, which opened up to Denia as a boss. There you go. Well, good thing she's fusion resistant, so that's kind of good. Hopefully we should be able to clear her without many trouble, because this team is currently very decently powerful. Technically, so oh my god. Okay, we are losing quite a lot of HP at the current point, so I need to make sure that we have our proper Bellborn back, and I need Bully too. Bully heal us and provide us more damage as well. Wow, there's so many effects on the screen, which is why it's so hard to see and dodge Denia properly. But we are still losing HP, which is honestly not too good for us, so we need Bullying again. Way too much effect going on the screen right now. I have no idea what is actually going on. Where is Denia? Alright, one sec. Good thing. Oh my god, and I think our attack speed is actually... Yep, dude. No. Okay, that's not good. Oh my god, okay. Halfway there, halfway there. Come on, we can do this. Okay, we lost that. I think we can retry though. Okay, there you go. Yep, get out there, and we should kind of be okay. Dude, I'm losing HP so much again. Can we do this? Bullying, please heal. Alright, bro, she's losing HP. This is our chance. It's our chance. Come on. We do this, 34. Come on. Are we good? Oh my goodness me. Alright. Freaking hell. We got it. Oh man. Very fun event. And hopefully we got the majority. Yeah, I mean, I think I got the majority of gems already. Just some slightly bit of missing out. And then what if we look into it, the majority of event for this patch has been completed, which leads us to the more important part of the accounts at the current point and see how we are doing with the end game. Also guys, just remember that Denia also have another set, which is the tune shifting set. So just ability to buff or damage amplify for the active resonator for 15%. So other than Encore, she should be able to buff other characters as well potentially. Most likely we'll have to go ahead and try for another set. What I can quickly do though is get this specific set in the data bank and targeted merch. Okay, well, a couple of cost one right there, which is actually decent for us. Okay, 4 stats, a bit low crit damage. That's very low crit damage. The number of times we got 13.8% is absolutely insane. 13.8, 13.8, 4.6, 13.8, 13.8. Cool. What is this? What's this rigged echo building? Probably the overall best looking one we've got yet. Well, we'll go to the name of it is Explore and get the cost 4 because we need it. Please give me the right set. That is not the right set. Alright. Okay, that's the one. Yep, Denia is on the crit rate weapon. So ideally, we would want a crit damage one. But at the very least, we have the set for her. So we're going to get the crit damage. And then we feed this and we see a crit rate. That's looking good so far. Alright, I think this is actually decent for us. I'm not gonna go ahead and try to fully build her set. This one for the time being. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. We might miss out on crit rate a bit. We are missing out a bit on crit rate, but hey, she's probably going to be used on a shopkeeper team. So I think that's going to be an overall nice support set. All right, let's start with TOA. So the thing is with Rectifier only, from the look of it, we are lacking many of the DPS character. We've got more of a sub DPS supportive character, most of them, and the only very much on field we have right now is Encore, Phoebe, and Bolova. Alright, managing the energy for both of the side tower is a little bit hard because our goal is still trying to beat these 2 floors. And luckily we do have spectral resistance and have our resistance decrease. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and go through this 2 floor first. And then my goal was to have Phoebe, Denia, and Shopkeeper here. Hopefully they'll be able to clear it. Denia is going to be on Toon Strain mode. Alright, Phoebe finally have a bit of a better supportive character for us. And yep, okay, we are on the right set for Denia, so that's good. We do have Shopkeeper here on this specific account, so we do have potentials like that. And what we're gonna do is gonna have Denia. Hopefully Denia have enough energy regen. I think this specific set does provide her with enough energy regen, so that's good. Go Phoebe. Right, I would love to invest more into Phoebe, but hopefully she will be able to do well for us. Nice. I'm not sure it will have enough time, but we'll see about this. Alright, might seem a little bit hard. Yeah, because Phoebe doesn't really entirely deal that much damage, which is quite unfortunate. And yeah, definitely Denia here doesn't deal enough outfield damage either. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to go ahead and use Bolova team. I am pretty confident about that. Well, the very first floor, basically. Do we have enough time? Please tell me we have enough time. Oh my god. Damn, are we really not having enough time for this? Alright, dude. Okay. This is still pretty tough. Still a little bit tough for this specific account in the middle tower, where we're just gonna be still just focusing on the side tower for the time being. That's what generally more important as well. If we can clear the side tower consistently, we're still going to be able to grab gems anyway. And 3.5, we're going to have more Rectifier character coming into the count. Pretty sure you can do this time around because Denia's already here. Nice. Right, and then please tell me we're able to clear this. Come on, team. You can do this. Are we serious right now? We're still having trouble? What I need to do with this is I need to somehow clear this 2 real fast because we actually don't have too much trouble with the Heron. So there has to be a way to actually group these 2 together because otherwise that's going to suck so bad. Denia, can you group them? Right? Where's the other one? Like, okay, there's 2. That's like the most important thing. There you go. As long as they're close to each other so that Phoebe can deal damage. Right? Like that. And then now Phoebe, there you go. Bam. Nice. Yep, that's how it's done. Because Phoebe overall AoE damage is still pretty freaking good. There you go. And now we have more than enough time for the Heron. I'm pretty sure about it. Let's go, ladies. Hopefully we got this. Come on, Phoebe. Honestly, dude, okay, well, that's almost 230 right there. Okay, at least we'll try and see how the specific team deal on this side first, and then we'll see about it. So we've got Verena, which is good. This scout have slightly way too much supportive character. Apart from Fulova, who's insanely good at dealing damage, other character isn't entirely too good in terms of being a hyper carry for the account. So hopefully this specific team can clear this stupid dragon. Pretty sure we should. Well, barely enough time with alongside with Marie. I'm pretty sure about that. There you go. Awesome. All right. Wow. Slightly comfortable. What I want to do now is I want to have enough sufficient health. Okay, so we need 5 for Cantarella. I'm just going to have to delete these 2. Okay, that's perfectly enough. What we do now is can have Shopkeeper here. We'll try to get 2-star on this floor.
Life or death, no alternative.
Right. Okay, and then the rest we're just gonna have Phoebe do the rest, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to clear this. Right, there you go, and that basically just used up most of my character's energy already. Well, we do have Buling, but Buling doesn't do any damage. So the maximum we can try to go for at the current point is 600 gems, which is, I say, okay, because in the past we have not been able to reach this point. All right, for Whimpering Waste, okay, this is already hitting Spectral Resistance. So first team we have is going to be Fulova. Generally, this is going to be the 2 teams that is quite available on the account at the current point. They do decently well, so we have it here. But since this Spectral, what I'm going to do, since it's Spectral, interestingly, we do have Encore. So what we're gonna do is we have Encore in, and we are going to be switching Denia to Fusion Burst, and then we also switch up Denia set to grab back her Fusion Burst set. Okay. Well, I like the versatility that Denia has access to, which is good. We have anything of this? Okay, amplified, and then echo skill. At least we still have these, which is great. So, console those up. Let's go, team.
Oh, this will be fun.
Do keep up. Prepare to begin.
I mean, this is only the 9th floor. Honestly, from the look of the account, I'm guessing we will be able to touch floor 11, but we're probably not going to clear that way too well. So we'll see about this. Okay, it seems good so far. I'll switch back to Verena if that's the case. Okay, barely enough. All right, barely enough. One part is on the side. Okay, now we do need Shopkeeper Conserve up as fast as we possibly can. Still slightly a little bit slow sometimes, but still decently good. Nice. And then now we have Encore. Okay. Let's go Encore! Man, I'd love to try and invest more into my Encore, but we'll have to wait for String Master to actually come whenever Yinlin actually comes back. Wow, barely made it into the 6k, so 1,600 points. That's kind of nice. I used Liberation a little bit late, which is kind of sad, but hey, it's all good. We still get S rank. Arrow. Okay, so what we do is we'll switch back to Phoebe. Now we do have this open up. Oh, okay. Now wait a minute. Okay, so this is Fusion Burst. Glacial Shave definitely doesn't do anything. Spectral, total heavy damage is increased. Heavy and basic. This is... Wait, isn't this for Phoebe wise? This is literally for Phoebe. Should we switch things up? Okay, because we have Denia here. So Denia goes back to Fusion Burst. And then we switch up the teams. This, for example, we have Brulova here to support Phoebe, so that Phoebe can use this specific buff. And then what we have is we can potentially have here to make use of this specific buff. That's literally the best thing we can do right now. Verena's still going to be better than Cantarella though, so I'm still going to be keeping this team. Okay, well, interesting change up of a team. Alright, rotation should be able to be fast during this, but we still want to set up Brulova first so that she can go ahead and have an off-field damage being available. There you go. Wow, not way too many specific buff from Fulova towards Phoebe wise, but since Phoebe does have access to the specific Whimpering Waves buff, I think that's still going to be technically kind of fine. Should have one more rotation, which should kind of be good. Okay, 3 seconds.
ready.
I was, dude, do we have enough time? Almost. Okay, almost enough time. That's all good though. Honestly, I don't know if we have another rotation, but this floor end up having way too many fusion resistant enemies as well, which is so kind of weird, and that's sad. Like that, for example, she should be able to hopefully have her. Oh my god, oh god, again, second time, seriously? A rank, yeah. What? It's not as much. Havoc. Oh god. Oh my god, what is this? And what kind of enemies are we having on this floor? So many Havoc. Yeah, there's so many Havoc. Alright, we'll switch up the team because the second half doesn't have as many Havoc enemies. Then we'll still go with this specific buff for the characters. Alright, we'll still get around 1,300, which is actually pretty good for us, considering that this is kind of like the 11th floor already. So maybe Denia can still work on dishing out some really decent damage. And then we have the other team with Phoebe. And then now we should be able to have enough time for her specific liberation. Okay, wow, that's such a close-up. But, I mean, I'd be happy if we get around 1,600 score as well. But we probably won't, so... yeah, that's like literally the last thing we can do. Okay. There you go. 3,000 points. Okay, A is fine. Now, we do move to Infinite Torrent, but I don't think this team's going to be able to do it. We need at least 3,500 to get something of this. So, it'll be a bit of a waste of time just to try and clear that. So what we do is we're just going to grab all the potential gems. So we get 600. It's not bad. Actually, it's not too bad. Wow. And I think that's overall most of the event we should have and be able to go through at the current point. Definitely not going to be able to touch on the end state matrix because we can't open up through the WutheringWaves yet. I just say that I'm pretty happy with the account at the current point. Most of the characters are built. We do have a decent lined up of Rectifier character. Even though the biggest problem on the account right now is like many of the characters are like sub DPS support character. And not to mention Suisui is going to be coming soon. She's also going to be a purely support character. Maybe she can do a bit of damage, but I say mostly she'll be a supportive character. So Yinlin and Zhezhi, who's coming as well, is more or less a sub DPS supportive character also, unless, you know, I invest a lot into them, they deal more damage. So at the current point, we only have like Belova, Phoebe, and Encore to be the main hyper carry, where Belova is like the best DPS character on the account. But still, we are going to be trying to invest as much as we can on this specific account of ours. At the current point, we can see we have around 13,500 gems, which hopefully should be able to have enough at the very least, either Yinlin or Zhezhi whenever they comes. But either way, hope you guys enjoy our run back to Rectifier only. There's going to be a lot of Rectifier only episode within 3.5. So as usual guys, if you've been enjoying the videos and you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to support me and to allow me to continue with the amazing series for you guys. With that, catch you guys on our next video.